Now then YouTube, I'm the Toff Man and welcome to episode 71 of Thaumcraft and Botania Unite. In today's episode I'm going to finish off, well, I said I was going to finish off this last episode, and to be honest, I think I did kind of finish it off, but I want a way of getting my items back into the system. And you guys have been telling me about a sorting golem, just to, you know, have everything going into the chest down there and have the sorting golem just go and take them around. Somebody did say, get an empty golem. Just get an empty golem and it'll just fill everything up. Because it really doesn't matter, you know, sorting chests out down here if you're going to be accessing them up there. But the thing is, at some stage I might have to come down here, and I do want stuff in kind of like an orderly fashion. So I want to use the sorting golem animation core. So I've got everything ready here. I've got my brain, I've got my comparator, I've got the fill and empty core things there, and I've also got a bit of paper. I just need the permutatio, which I've had to use my quicksilver for, and I really don't want to do that because my next project, which is coming up, which is going to be crazy guys, it's going to be massive, is that project. With that coming up, it's going to require some of that quicksilver, so I'm going to need it. Just to make double sure that I've got everything fine. I want this sorting. Oh, what's that? No idea. Fill, empty, that 16 across the board for everything. Okay. And then we just leave it and let the sorting animation core do its thing, so that we can finally get a golem, slap it down, and then get him to take everything around. I'm gonna have to make the golem. I still haven't made the golem yet. But what I want to do today, guys, is I'm gonna be having a chest right here. And I thought to myself, well, how do I do that? And I thought about droppers, I thought about open crates, but then I realized something. I'm being a clown, and actually the best way of doing it, and I've got the research for it now, is the seal of jar binding. By adjusting the mixture of aspects that you soak the tallow seal in to account for Essentia's mystical properties, you have found that you are able to bind Essentia containers in particular warded jars, much like your previous binding seals. Oh, have I got the bind? I want the chest binding. Is that not in here? I don't want the Essentia binding, I want the chest binding. Where is it? I swear to God it was in here. By right-clicking on a jar with jar binding seal, you create a new network. Right-clicking on a bound jar will link the seal to that network. Right-clicking on an unbound jar with a linked seal will add that jar to the linked network. Note only that empty jars are available to be bound. You cannot bind void jars or jars with labels. Okay. Well, I don't... We made the sorting animation core anyway. That was half of what I wanted to do. I'm just going to have a quick gander, guys. I want to go ahead and scan that as well, don't I? Took that on the floor. Nice. So yeah, I need to chest. Yeah, there is chest bindings, right? It's just how to get them. I don't know if I've got to make the jar binding first, or... Have I not scanned a chest? I'm pretty sure I've scanned a chest, guys. Yeah, scanned a chest. There must be something I'm missing. Well, I'm not quite sure what is going on here, guys, and it's really strange. I can see it. I know that the items exist. Okay, they are there, but for some reason they're just not in the book anymore, and I don't know why that is. Let me just double check that it is in fact Thaumic Exploration that adds them. It is. So why are they not showing? They don't have any recipe either. I can't see them. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, I think I might need to make the seals first. Magic tallow around bone meal. Wait. But the thing is that I've got that thing totally unlocked in... What's this here? Get out, get off. Stop searching. Where is it? It's not that one. It's that one. Plain blank seal. But that's the jar binding. I wonder if I need to get this first and it's hidden or locked or just... I don't know. But I'm pretty sure I went into my creative world and, you know, have a look around and I can't find the seal of chest binding or whatever it is. So I'm not sure what's going on here. But the pale blank seal then... How would one go about crafting this? One of the... with quite a lot of stuff actually. Jeepers. Or... you can actually just craft it with magic tallow, which is rotten flesh with some precontatio. I can do that. I could do that. So rotten flesh. I just would like. Well, how much is it gonna? How much is it gonna take? Well, for 1, it would be 1. So I would need 4. 4 rotten. No. Rotten flesh. Thank you. And I'm going to go ahead and plop that into there. I'm going to get rid of you because we're not making you anymore. I'm going to want to make some magical tallow. And then surround it with any kind of dye, and that'll make a plain seal then. Or it should do. Bone meal. Oops. Bone meal. No, I've not got no bone meal. Bone. And I'll make bone meal then. Right, let's see if we can. It's probably one of these recipes. Plain blank seal. So chuck that on the floor. There we go. And I've done that. Now, I can't. These green chest bindings. I've got the blank seals, but it's not unlocked anything. It still says chest binding. Sorry, jar binding, not chest binding. Am I missing something here? Because something just doesn't seem right. The items are there. That maybe the items don't work properly, and that's why it's just taken them out for the moment. I have absolutely no clue. I have no idea. I have no idea. Either which way, I did manage to get something sorted out. I've got a timer there. Got some red alloy wire behind this, so that you don't hear this all the time. Because that would be really annoying. So I've just got that there. I might actually move that back one. I'm not quite sure. But what's going to happen is I've got my sorting animation core. It's going to drop into here. And this is the chest of which everything is going to go into. And then the golem can sort it out from there. Or at least I hope that's going to be the case. I still need to... Have I got a golem kicking around? I don't think I have. I still need to make... Oh, no, I do. I have a flesh golem kicking around. It's probably one from what I did earlier. The thing is that I don't know if I'm going to do this anyway. Screw it. So, let's put you onto there. I'm going to give you the animation core for sorting. So you're now awake. Now my golem's bell. It's probably in my bag actually. Yes, it is. You, my boy. Is that chest? No, that's the master one. I wonder, can it get to these higher chests? I'm not quite sure if it can get to the higher chests or not. Let me go and get something. If not, I can. Whoa. I mean, I'd have to create something, wouldn't I? Oh my god, stuff everywhere. There we go. That is that bit done. Let me get rid of that. So, in the higher chest up here, I've got some birch wood. Let me see if we can reach the higher chests. Oh, that's cheating though. You can't do that. That's proper cheating. Okay. Rune of Spring. Right, now is... an overgrowth seed. Just testing this little guy out. Yes, he can apparently reach the top chests now. Now, this little golem here is only good for when the stuff's in the chest in the first place. If there's nothing in the chest, or if I put an item through that he has no idea what to do with, I'm not sure what will happen actually. Let me have a look. Let me put, well, there's no bone meal in the system. I didn't notice that. Or is there? Did I? Oh, I spelled it wrong. Okay. What's not in the system? Well, one of them isn't in the system. So you're just going to leave it. Okay. He is just going to leave that. Now, what I can do, I think I can put a comparator or something on the side of this to say, oh yeah, it's full, right? This chest is full. And then have maybe a light or something. Oh, man. Hang on a minute. Lamp. Do we have those lamps? Oh, we do. We do. I'm so tempted to use one of these and get like a red lamp. And then have it just like go on at the top there when the chest is full. I'm tempted to do that. Because this little guy will be able to sort out all sorts of stuff. But unfortunately, let's test this. Anyway, so some of this stuff I don't want in my system anymore, in my inventory anymore. Oh man, I need a chest, don't I? Let me get a chest. Otherwise that's going to annoy the hell out of me. So I put them into there. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Keep that on me. Keep all of those on me, in fact. Put you back into there. Make that sort out. Now I'll be able to tell when it's empty because it'll start clicking. Let's listen out for that. It's slow. It's not very efficient. I mean, like I said, I was going to use those chest bindings, but for some reason it's not working. So I've no idea what's wrong there. But I can just shove all my stuff in there, go around, do stuff and what have you, then come back and then listen out for the clicking and then be able to turn it off. Or maybe I can work something out so that, you know, if that's empty, it automatically sends out the redstone signal anyway and cuts that. Might be worth it actually. But I'd need an inverter. Oh, I'm not quite sure. I'm having a lot of things going through my head here at once. This is something I haven't actually tested yet. You hear the clicking? It means it's done. So let's go down and have a look. This little guy's going to be busy for a bit. Is he literally only taking one at a time? Oh my god. Let me have a look at him. See what he's doing. He's also struggling. Oh no, it's not. It's taking 4 at a time. I know that you can get stronger golems, and that's probably what I'm going to go ahead and do. A couple of upgrades in there as well, and see. But for the moment, that is now working, and I can just do that, and I don't need to mess around with that anymore. I'll go down every now and then. I'll see what's going on with that, and I may be able to sort something out. So I get that red light maybe that comes up here saying, "Hey, look, that chest is full now." The guy's not going to be able to sort anything out. Sort it out, in other words. And we'll see about that. And again, with this timer here, I might set up something up so that it only gives out a redstone signal when there's something actually in its inventory, so that then it sets the timer off. When there's nothing left in the inventory, it will cut the power, and then, you know, Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. So I will sort something out for that. But I want to discuss what my next project is going to be. This is all well and good, and it served me well up until now. I want to be able to make something just a little bit better. And of course, in the last few episodes, I went down into, why are you still there? Go away. Seriously, you shouldn't be there. How do I get rid of you? I don't know. I've no idea. But yeah, when I went down into the Eldritch Dungeon, or the dungeon anyway, I unlocked this, the Advanced Alchemical Furnace. I'm going to need some void metal ingots, the primordial pearl. You do get it back when you make this recipe, and I'm also going to need some alchemical constructs. To make this thing in the first place, I'm going to need 8 of these advanced alchemical constructs. So I'm going to need 8 of these. I'm going to need 8 of these. I'm going to need, well, one of them, because it gives me it back anyway. And it's not exactly that expensive to go and make these, but I also need 4 more, so I need 12 of them. And I've already got, I've got 3 arcane alembics, so I'm going to need another arcane alembic. And it's going to replace this entire system. Now, it's not going to be here, because what I've got in mind is absolutely massive, okay? It is massive. I'm going to take the whole lot down, and I'm going to go down probably underneath a little bit, maybe, you know, cut off one of them rooms. It's going to be huge, is this room. It's going to be massive. And I'm going to put something similar to this up, where I've got the alchemical construct. In fact, why don't I go to my world and show you? Why don't I go to my world and show you what I want to create today? Well, not today, because I very much doubt I'm going to get this. This is going to span for a couple of episodes, I think, is this particular thing that I've got in mind. So, let me go into creative mode. This right here is what I want to create. It's going to be massive. It is resource intensive as well, guys. I'm going to need like 500 and odd iron, which isn't too bad actually. I went mining and I got some gold and some iron, but I don't think I've got 500 and odd iron, that's for sure. But this is what I want to create. It's a 17 by 17 and it's all within the range of the magic mirror, the Ascension mirror right there. And then the Ascension mirror effectively is then going to get stuck over the top of the infusion altar, and then we can, you know, do the infusions and stuff like that. It's going to be fantastic. It is going to be great, and I've tested it. It works quite well actually, and I'm going to need to find myself a couple of nodes though, so that's the thing. But anyways, this is what I want to create. It's going to take a long time to be able to get the stuff together. It's going to take a seriously long time to be able to get that stuff together, because there's just so much involved in it. So let's pop back into this world. I'll need to get out of creative. Will I? No, I won't, because it's saved it. Sweet. So I'm thinking to myself, for the rest of this episode, what I would like to do is possibly sort this system out a little bit more. Get what I said done and sorted, and we'll see where we can go from there. This is... So he doesn't know what to do with any of that stuff, including sticks. I'm pretty sure that paper's in the system. Is it not? Or did I literally take all of the paper? I wouldn't even know where I put it, to be honest. Oh, I've got some void seeds. Nice. I need those. Oh, and I made a couple of spare golem animation cores in case I needed another golem as well. Right. Well, what I want to do then is sort this out. Give me a moment, guys. Now, this system I'm about to make, just to be able to show me what's going on with that chest down there, isn't exactly fantastic. I'm going to say that. The only way that I can do it really is to use remote comparators, and there's probably other ways of doing it, which I'm sure you guys will let me know, and say, why don't you just use this TOFF, why don't you just do that TOFF, and it would be brilliant if you could help me out with that one. But for the moment, what I want to do is use something from Automagia, something I haven't actually used for a while yet, but I want to make this red lamp first. And I'm going to need some glowstone and some red, well, flowers. Have I got red dye? I haven't got red dye, but have I got rose? No, I've not got any roses. Have I got the red plants? I've got one red plant, mystical red flower. So, okay, mystical red flower. Thank you. And that will compress down then once I've got my pestle and mortar. I can then put that into floral red powder. That's exactly what I want to do. I should actually leave that in my thing there. 2 glowstone dust. 2 glowstone dust. Thank you. And this will make the Illuminar, or whatever it's called. There we go. Red Illumar. I need 2 circuit plates and a conductive plate. I don't know if I've got some of them kicking around. I've got 2 circuit plates and a conductive plate. I don't have any conductive plates, so I'm going to need some stone, of which I've got plenty. Stone. Oh, I could have done with more than that, to be honest. Cook some more stone up, and that will get me some of those circuit plates. Nice. And that I just need to put a bit of redstone on the top of. Go. That'll get me one of those. I need another circuit plate though. Circuit plate. Please. Did I get it? I did. I did. So what now? 3 iron bars. Well, I'm pretty sure I've got some of them. Just double check. I do. 3 iron bars. And then we can make our light. Or our lamp, whatever we want to call it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place it, well, where it would be. Give me that bit of stone back. Stone. Oops. Stone. I'm going to place it right there on the top of that, I think. Oh, no, it's lit. Because of that right there. Stone. I think I'm going to have to place it there, aren't I? Yeah. It's okay though. It is okay. Let me knock through the back of here. Oh, there's a torch there, guys. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a remote comparator. So I'm going to need one of those. Remote comparator. I'm going to need some more red crystal, which is redstone with aspect glass. Okay. 32 redstone. Have I got much glass kicking around in the system? 2. Wow. I'm sledge. Oh no, I've got loads in here. Right? I've got loads. So what I'll do is I'll just pop that onto there like that. And then we will put some of this, we will stop you from auto doing. And it will start making some red crystal. And that will go ahead and make me quite a bit of red crystal. Let that carry on. Doing that for the moment. I need an air shard and 3 arcane stone blocks. So air shard, 3 arcane stone blocks. Fantastic. And that should make me the remote comparator. Now the remote comparator, I need to actually connect it to the chest downstairs so that it outputs that way. I'm also going to need something called a red crystal, a dense red crystal. How do I make those? Dense red crystals with 2 red crystal and a sliver of earth. So sliver, I do have a sliver of earth. Nice. Sliver of earth. Oh man, that's great. And a couple of bits of red crystal. And that'll give me the dense red crystal. And what this will do is it will only allow signal strengths of a certain kind. So we're just going to... Whoa, we're not going to do that. We're going to take that off there. We're going to leave that on there so it's connected to this. And we're going to leave that there connected to this block right here, which should set this off. Now, how do we do this? Well, we need something else called a crystalline eye, which is right here. Oops. I need a spider eye with 4 sensors and 2 of that. So I definitely have spider eyes kicking around in my system. Sensors, I'm pretty sure I have some of that kicking around as well in this chest, maybe. There's 1 census there, 7 sensors there. That's what we need. Put that there then. Now I'm going to stop you doing that. And I'm going to say, can you make me a crystalline eye, please? Nice. And then what you do, guys, we're going to pop down into here. I'm going to link it to this chest by shift right clicking. Okay, so now it's linked to that chest there. It will be keeping an eye on that, making sure... there we go. Good stuff. Yeah, it'll be keeping an eye on that, making sure it's not getting full or anything like that. Now, the way that you program this, or the way that you show this, look, only activate on a certain amount of redstone signal. You just right-click the middle there, and it sets the minimum. What we want, the minimum to be somewhere around about 7, I believe. So then the light comes on for that. The reason being is because unless the chest is absolutely chock-a-block full of blocks, and I mean 64, you know, stacks of 64, and the chest being absolutely full, it won't emit a signal strength of 15. It will only, if you've got one and two bits and bobs, like a bit of sugar cane, a tiny little bit of sugar, a bit of cactus kicking around in there, you know, not like full-on stacks, but only 1 or 2 of them, it won't ever emit a full-strength signal out. So around about 7 should be enough to say, look, you've got a full chest of little bits and bobs, or you've got 7 full stacks of items kicking around. Ish. Somewhere around about that. So let's test this out. I need my Golemancer's bell. Do I shift right click for this guy? Or shift left click? I never remember. It's not shift right click. Shift left click? Now please tell me that you kept your car on. You didn't keep your car on. It must have been shift right click. Whoop. Now we're going to test this out. Like I said, we're going to go ahead and get 128 cobblestone. 128. No. Should have just done something like that. So now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stacks. If I go down there... I've got some bits and bobs in there as well, so it should light up. No? Maybe not. It's definitely connected, but it's the signal's not coming through, so it mustn't be strong enough just yet. Let's have a look. 256 cobblestone. Out of 5,570 inputs. Right, this should be enough. This should be a strict signal strength of enough. Really? Huh. Huh. Let's just see if it's working. Yeah, it works. But it's just not full enough. So 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the signal's still at a strength of 7. It's very nearly there. So if we got 256 cobblestone, we should now see it light up. And there we go. It's lit up. Great. And that will tell me that, hey, Toff man, come on now, sort your life out because of this geezer right here. He's not doing his job, and we've got tons of stuff backing up right here. So let's pop him back onto there. Let's pop him back with this sorting car. Fingers crossed if I do this, it should... Oh, it didn't. I'm going to have to do it all again. I'm going to have to do it all again. It's a nice little project though, you know. It's something different. Just to let me know that my chest is being sorted out. There we go. Done. And, oh yeah, by the way, guys, I don't think I told you. I added another scribe down here so that it can actually read all of the chests. That's basically what I did. I don't think I actually mentioned that at the start of the episode. I do apologise if I didn't. And my little hole down into the next area is down here now, which is great. So there we go. It's looking good. Now, like I said, the next project for me is messing around with this right here. Messing around with this. I have a ton of crafting to do though. An absolute ton. I think on last count I needed something like 256 buffers. That's a lot of buffers. And buffers aren't exactly cheap. Buffer. If we take a look at them, guys, we need glass files, we need Essentia valves, Essentia tubes, restricted Essentia tubes and stuff like that. We need an absolute ton of stuff. This is going to take a long time for me to get this, these bits and bobs ready. And I'm looking forward to doing it though, because not only that, but then I can do the floor, the entire underneath of the jars out of this, so that whatever I auto-craft, it can just pull straight out of the system that I've got. And it'll be ledge. I need some sort of order to it though. Having what I've got in my test world, with just jars, with no labels on or anything like that, just jars floating around, stuff ended up absolutely everywhere. And if I'm looking for a particular aspect, or if I'm looking to say, look, we haven't got much of this aspect, it's not auto-crafting this, I wonder why have we not got any of this aspect? And you know, I'm looking around trying to find it. I think I've got to come up with some sort of order to it. I think we'll have to see. We will have to see. Anyway, I will again, I will try to work something out and see what we're going from there. I like that. That's good. It's a nice little system. That. Let's get some stone. 12 stone. There we go. And we'll just... It's got a torch there, so we'll just shut this back up. Oh, balls. I just did that, didn't I? Can we get back in here? Where's the dense crystal? There it is. That was doing my head in though. I had to sort it out, guys. 7. Okay. Done. So, let me go ahead and do this. No. Oh. I've got my backpack in my hand, that's why. That's why it's not bloody working. I've got my backpack in my hand. And then... There we go. Sorted. I'll sort that dirt out behind there another time, because it means dragging everything up. Or I could just go around the back there, it's fine. And again, I think I've just got to sort this out. That's the only system that I do have to sort out. Again, not sure how I'm going to be able to go ahead and do it, but I will figure something out. I might just leave it as it is. It might be fine. It might be fine. But there we go, guys. We now have our sorting system sorted, ready, and done. Brilliant. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and if you've got any comments or suggestions or anything like that, please go ahead and leave them in the comment section below. If you've enjoyed this episode, please go ahead and leave a like. It'd be brilliant if you could, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, I've been the Top, and as always, stay safe.